Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to the first episode of Boogie's Reviews, which I'm going to be talking about everything from TV shows to movies to sports and anything you guys would like to hear. Just leave comments. Obviously, I want you to like, subscribe, and just vibe with me. So, first off, the first movie that I want to talk about is Fast and Furious 10, which I am a big fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. So, with this one, I'm going to be honest, it was okay. I feel like Jason Momoa is a super dope actor, but in this movie, I feel like he was a little bit too playful, a little bit too silly, and I wasn't really rocking with the character. Everybody else was cool, they did their thing like they always do, but I feel like this one was just a little bit slower. The punchlines and humor wasn't hitting like it did in the previous movies. And I would have to give it like a strong 6 out of a 10. I'm pretty sure the second part is going to be a lot better. But this one, I don't know, man. I was just getting kind of mad. I got kind of bored in different aspects of it where he was dancing around in these little crazy outfits and making little jokes and just being too silly. I like a little bit of it. Because he's a funny character. He's funny in Aquaman. He's funny in any other movie he's in. He's pretty funny. But this one was just a little bit too over the top for me. And like I said, I'm a big Fast and Furious, fan. So hopefully part 2 can come with a little bit more flavor, a little bit more pizzazz, and hopefully I like it a lot more than I did this one. And I didn't like the ending. The ending kind of threw me off, but I think it's pretty dope that they didn't brought the son into it. So we're going to see what the franchise has for us next on the second part. Now we can get into the Equalizer, which is another one of my favorite franchises. The third one was a lot shorter than, the previous ones, but it was a nice little bit of action. It was quick action, but good action. I mean, Denzel is Denzel. He's probably one of my favorite actors, top 3 actors of all time. Shout out to Denzel. Hopefully I get to work with him one day. But at the end of the day, man, the movie was really good. Good characters. I don't think a lot of people realize that the woman in the movie was Dakota Fanning, which is they linked up in Man on Fire, and I don't think a lot of people put it together, but I did off rip. So it kind of like some nostalgia and kind of got me hyped a little bit because I don't think they worked together since that movie, and she did a really heck of a job. It was just cool seeing them being back together in this type of movie, which the chemistry was already there. And the whole movie was he I don't curse, but he was a bad A. You know what I'm saying? He was putting them in chokeholds and killing people with pencils. I'm like, this is the Denzel I know. I want to do that one day. I want to be Denzel, but obviously the younger version. But all in all, I give it about an 8.5 out of a 10. I would have gave it a 10 out of a 10 if it was a little bit longer, but we'll take what we can get. And also, I would like to touch bases on the All-Star game this year. Actually, the whole All-Star weekend. I really liked the 3-point contest, and then Steph and the WNBA player having a 3-point shootout. I think that was pretty dope. Dame Dollar, finished off with a strong performance, and he ended up winning the 3-point contest. And then we get to the skills challenge, which the Indiana Pacers won in Indiana, my hometown. You know what I'm saying? I think that was pretty dope. And let's get to the All-Star game. Started off pretty good, I was playing a little defense, they was kind of going at it, and then the second half, I had a problem with Bron sitting the whole second half. Also with Kawhi, Bron is one of the bigger names, the biggest name is in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? And he's getting a little older, he's getting towards retirement, and I just feel like I wish he would have gave us at least 30-40 minutes of action, but again, we'll take what we can get. But I give the game a strong 6 out of a 10. Still some good action. Dame Dollar won the MVP of that one. So I think that's pretty cool. I feel like he's going to really produce in the second half, and I think the Bucks are going to take a turn for the best. Now let's get to the dunk contest. I got bad knees, had knee surgery, and I could have got out there and did better than them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they pushed the narrative of Jaylen Brown going to the finals to get more superstars to join, but I feel like that still isn't going to change anything. I feel like the superstar is still not going to join because none of them want to get hurt. Same thing with the All-Star game. Anthony Edwards said that, they're out there to have fun. It's like a break for them, and he don't think it's ever going to be competitive for him. And I feel like that's the mindset of every NBA player. So I went back in time, watched, the Vince Carter Slam Dunk Contest, the 2001 All-Star game, and, a bit of nostalgia. And I wish that they can get competitive like that again. But, only time will tell. I don't want to talk y'all too much, so we're going to go on a break. And when I come back, I'm going to have more flavor for you guys.
Hi, I'm Deacon T with Modern Word Ministries. It's great to be with you today. Just a short little promo for our show. Every Sunday morning we have service, and you can follow us at 10 a.m. Pacific Time on modernwordministries.org. And if you missed us or you want to see some of our older messages, go ahead and check us out on socialmediashows.com every single morning at 9 a.m. It's a great way to kick off your day, get a little bit of the word in you, get something uplifting, get you started off on your way. If you're looking for prayer or you need some help, reach out to us. If you go to our website, again, that's modernwordministries.org, you can interact with me via telephone, via DM, text message, whatever you want. I'll get right back to you. So if you need prayer, you need help, you just need somebody to talk to, Modern Word Ministries is here for you. We are your church in the community. So until you see you next time, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yes. This old dude here is down in the 89101 with the pimps, hookers, and crackheads. I have the ass of a 16-year-old boy. So, get you some cheesecake. I had to watch porn at the office. They paid me to watch porn at the office. Up is down, black is white, porn is good again. Hooray, porn! Official name and title is Captain Chris Cookie Cook, the Cook County Chili Cook and comedic curmudgeon, captivating crowds from coast to coast.
Welcome to social media shows. Have you been watching social media shows recently? Of course you have. We have been live streaming for 4 years across social media platforms. We produce over 70 shows with over 1,000 episodes. In the process, we've helped over 100 creators realize their dreams and start their own show. We give platforms to promote your business. If you are an artist, if you have an event, if you are entrepreneurs, or if you have a story. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe and follow us on major social media platforms. And if you have a great idea of a show, join us. Social media shows can help you produce and live stream your own show. Let us help you make your dream become a reality.
We are back with some more reviews. I know y'all been waiting. I hope you guys are ready. Sit down, relax, get you a drink, eat whatever you got to eat and just listen. Check it out. So I have a review on the TV show Will Trent, which is the main character is Ramon Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure you guys know him from Transformers. He was Shia LaBeouf's friend in college. So the TV show ended off pretty good last season. This is season 2 now. And I watched the first episode, and I think a lot of people are asleep on it. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it at first because I really, the only thing I've ever seen him in was Transformers. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a chance. I'm a big TV crime, drama, detective type show loving person. So I gave it a chance, and I was very, very, very impressed. First episode, I don't want to give out too much because I want you guys to watch it. But he's back, and he's ready to solve some crimes. He does. I gave the first episode of the second season, I say about a 7.5 out of a 10. Pretty good crime. and it left us kind of on a cliffhanger. So I want you guys to go ahead and check out Will Trent, give it a chance, and let me know what you guys think. I also want to talk about the NBA season and how I think, who I think is going to be in the finals. Well, Western Conference Finals, then the finals, or Eastern Conference. So I'm going to take for the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm going to say the Celtics and Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, with the Celtics winning that. I'm going to say the Nuggets and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, which I'm going to take the Clippers. And then I got the Celtics and the Clippers in the NBA Finals, and I'm going to go with the Clippers 4-3. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash. I know a lot of you guys not going to agree. And I know a lot of people don't believe in the Clippers. You know, they've always had good teams for, you know, probably like 2010 and up, and they never done anything with it. A lot of people call them frauds, but I believe Russell Westbrook is my favorite player in the league, and I rock with him. He plays the game 100%, you know, every single game, leaves it all out on the floor, and I really feel like he deserves a chance to win a championship. James Harden also. I like James Harden a lot. You know, PG, Kawhi, and the rest of the team. So I think they're going to pull it out. I think they're going to play hard. I think they're going to prove a lot of people wrong. This let me get into... Well, I mean, it's not really a review, but I can't wait to see what Marvel is going to come out with in the future. I'm a big Marvel fan, and lately I feel like the shows and movies haven't been hitting like they usually do. Last really good movie that I believe that came out was... I like Black Panther 2 a lot, but I also like Endgame. And yes, I cried at Endgame. I always cry when I see a good part of a movie. When Tony Stark died, I cried. When Captain America was getting beat up and Thanos was tearing him apart, you hear to your left. When I heard that, my heart started flooding and I started crying again. And they all started coming out. I'm about to start crying right now, all right? Let me take it easy. But I hope we see some of them come back in the future. You know, if they do like a little crossover. I'm also excited about Doctor Strange. I heard that Spider-Man is going to have a lot of stuff going on with him, which I do like all the Spider-Man movies. So, me being a fan that I am, I hope they come 100% full force with some really dope things for us. Also, DC, I like DC a lot too, but their movies have been pretty much flops to me, which I did like the Justice League, the Zack Snyder version. So, I mean, I know it's always a competition between the two, but I feel like Marvel has the edge. But one day, I think it would be super cool if Marvel and DC connected and made one movie. And would I want to be a part of it? Absolutely. So since I'm throwing that out there, I hope you guys think about me when y'all do make the movie, because I think I deserve to be a part of it. Even if you want me to be I got my Blade shades on already. I can be Boogie Blade Jones if you want me to. I'll be whoever you want me to. Just put me in the movie. But I don't want to talk to you guys too much again. I'll give you guys a break. I just threw a lot at you. Take it all in, and while you're taking it all in, I will be right back after this commercial.
Now on digital and DVD.
Hit it.
Space Wars: Quest for the Deep Star is an epic sci-fi adventure.
Do what needs to be done.
An edge-of-your-seat wild ride.
We have company.
Tons of popcorn-munching fun. 5 stars. A love letter to the sci-fi films of the 70s and 80s. With plenty of action and fun for all. You need to see it. You really do.
The captain just decided it's time to go.
I am ready for a sequel. Experience a bold new adventure. Space Wars: Quest for the Deep Star.
A good old-fashioned adventure.
Now on digital and DVD.
Showmanship has been a big part of bartending from day one.
And once you get into that zone, it's the best feeling in the world.
Legends in Vegas, it just changed the game.
I can break down a move, and if you never flare in your life, it might take years for you.
We all want to be the best.
On competition days, it's competition, your enemy right now, But tonight we'll drink together.
Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a pleasure. You know, I appreciate you guys, you know, tuning in and checking me out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's time for us to go. I want you guys to go on to socialmediashows.com. Check us out. Also on YouTube, and just rock with us, vibe with us. We're going to come with you with so much future flavor. You're going to love all of it. You know what? I'm out of here. God bless, and shimmy out.